Today in Albany, New York, Yaddo Gardens are finally reopening after being hit by severe storm damage.
I'm Garrett.
And I'm Leah.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett here in Albany, New York.
First up, Yaddo Gardens in Saratoga Springs are set to reopen after being closed due to storm damage. Yaddo Gardens, which is part of an artist's retreat founded in 1900 by Spencer and Katrina Trask, will reopen this Thursday. The gardens feature Italian and French Renaissance styles and were damaged by a thunderstorm last week, bringing down trees and large hail. The repairs included removing those downed trees. It's worth noting that Yaddo Gardens is the only publicly accessible part of the retreat. Public gardens like Yaddo offer cultural and historical value, making their preservation vital.
I'm really relieved and excited for the reopening. Maintaining such historic sites is crucial for community enrichment, right? And it's unique, being the only public area of the artist's retreat. That's pretty cool, right? All right, let's roll on. A legal battle is underway as attorneys general challenge cuts to disaster mitigation funding. New York Attorney General Letitia James, along with 18 other attorneys general, is suing the Trump administration. They're challenging the cuts to FEMA's Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities program, which is essential for disaster mitigation. The lawsuit states that these cuts redirect funds meant for preventing disasters to after-the-fact grants, impacting infrastructure projects like the $24 million project at the Vischer Ferry Dam. New York might lose over $325 million in funding because of this. It's important to note that disaster mitigation funding has a huge return on investment, saving $6 for every $1 spent.
I honestly can't believe they're cutting such crucial funding. Pre-disaster mitigation is essential. The legality of this decision is really up for debate, and the potential long-term consequences for our infrastructure could be massive. Okay, let's move on. Prominent Albany attorney Luke Malamud pleads guilty to assault and contempt charges. Luke Malamud, who's 40 years old, pleaded guilty to felony second-degree assault and misdemeanor second-degree criminal contempt. These charges are part of a 21-count indictment involving drunken incidents, theft, and even trying to bite an officer. He also violated a family court order and assaulted his ex-girlfriend. He's facing 4 years in prison with 3 years of parole, and sentencing is scheduled for September 24th. It really highlights issues of professional misconduct and personal accountability.
It's disappointing to hear about his actions. Accountability is key in the legal profession. And, kind of a curveball, he's also a musician involved with a local band. Didn't see that coming. Let's keep it moving. A BB gun altercation in Sand Lake leads to an arrest and charges. A 56-year-old man was arrested for firing a BB gun at someone hiding behind a car during an argument, causing over $250 in vehicle damage. He's facing charges of criminal mischief, menacing, harassment, and weapons violations. BB guns might seem harmless, but they can cause significant damage and have been involved in fatal incidents. Their realistic appearance can dangerously escalate situations.
That's so concerning. The potential dangers of BB guns, especially with how real they look, can't be underestimated. It's important we treat them as serious weapons, no question. Moving right along, a tragic fatal crash in Moreau claims the life of a pedestrian hit by a commercial vehicle. A pedestrian was killed by a commercial vehicle at the intersection of Route 9 and Fawn Road in Moreau. State police responded to the scene at 11:47 a.m., and several roads were closed for investigation. The cause of the crash is still under investigation, and it highlights the critical need for pedestrian safety. This incident underscores the importance of road traffic regulations and safety measures.
My thoughts are with the victim and their family. Pedestrian awareness and traffic safety measures are vital to prevent such tragedies. It's so important for all of us.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett here in Albany, New York. Have a great day, and join us again tomorrow.